guys, how you all doing today? It's Monday Minute 75. Guys, I'm back for another video, back for another match day vlog. Today's a very special video because Champions League football has come to Easter Road. There's a sentence I never thought I'd hear myself say, but anyway, the ladies team tonight, Hibs ladies, are playing Slavia Prague tonight at Easter Road at the Leaf San Siro, and I've got to be honest, I'm really excited for the game tonight. First off, because it's the end of the international break, which will come a rant from me about the international football just now. The international break is now finished. We can now focus on club football again, which is absolutely amazing. And as I say, you don't often get the chance to see Champions League football coming to Easter Road. So the fact that the ladies are in action tonight is absolutely fantastic. Speaking about the match tonight, unfortunately, I don't really know a lot about the ladies team, and I don't really know a lot about Slavia Prague's ladies team, unfortunately. I have seen the ladies team before when they played Bayern Munich a couple of years ago, and unfortunately that night they were just absolutely played off the pitch by, I don't want to say a superior team, but a full-time team. And you know, that was, to me, that was the catalyst the last time they played in the Champions League, was playing a full-time outfit when unfortunately Hibs are only part-time. Yeah, I mean, as I say, that was what it came down to. The quality just showed through against Bayern Munich. I mean, I'm looking forward to the game tonight. I mean, as I say, I don't really know a lot about Slavia Prague's ladies team, but it will be a good game. Hopefully, you know, we'll be cheering on a couple of goals. So, as I say, I can't really speak about it too much because, as I say, I mean, I don't really know a lot about the ladies team. I'm going to have to really get involved in it a lot more. But as I say, the international break has now stopped for the men's game. Scotland were obviously absolutely knackered against Russia and Belgium over the last two games. I want to have a wee bit of a discussion about that purely because I never done a video for it at the time because I was just so annoyed. So I'm going to do it now. We, as a country just now, an international team, is absolutely abysmal. We are no better just now than a lot of the lower league teams. I like to say your Andorras, Moldova, all these kind of teams at the end of the day, we are no better than them. And that is a pretty sad state of affairs to say that a country like Scotland, we as much a rich history in the game as what we do, than what we have, that we are no better than these. Chris Boyd, for me, said that absolutely spot on Monday night when he said, you know, football, kids are getting priced out at it. And yeah, if you think about it, a lot of kids at the end of the day who are probably living in poverty-stricken areas, you know, they can't go and play football because they're being priced out at it. Obviously, you know, they're getting charged for hiring the pitches, which for me, I think is wrong. I don't believe they should be getting charged for hiring the pitches out. You know, all the sports centres and everything like that, you know, Meadowbank, Stockton, Megatland, all of these places that when it comes to the kids' school summer holidays, they're all locked up. Kids can't just go and get a ball anymore and just go and play in these places. I mean, they've got places like the Links and everything like that, but I mean, the standard of the pitches for me in Scotland just now is absolutely abysmal. I think the standard of the coaching could probably be better. I mean, I'm saying that, I'm not a qualified coach, and I don't pretend to be. I know people who do coach and do the best that they can with what they've got. I think that goes without saying. And obviously, I just didn't believe they should be getting charged for it. That's my opinion. Obviously, you know, they've got to make ends meet in a lot of ways, but I think the councils could probably be doing a lot more. But the SFA for me are direly outdated. I've said it for long enough that I think the whole restructure needs done. I'm not going to change my opinion on it because that, to me, I'm right. You know, I think the whole structure needs changed from top to bottom, from grassroots up to elite level sport. It needs to be changed. Funding obviously needs to be made available for these things. What else is that? I mean, to me, it just isn't. I didn't get it. That's my opinion. But anyway, I'm going to stop ranting and raving, guys. Let's get to Easter Road. Let's cheer on the girls and let's hope for a win for the Hibs. But as I say, let's get to Easter Road.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Easter Road. It's the last 32 of the
Well, Hibs ladies did get the job done today, guys, succumbing to a 4-1 defeat to Slavia Prague tonight. First things first, I have to say well done to the girls. I thought it was an absolutely brilliant game of football. Yeah, the scoreline probably didn't reflect that, but to be wholeheartedly honest, I think the scoreline flattered Slavia Prague big time. I think the girls showed a lot of heart tonight, a lot of heart, a lot of grit, a lot of determination tonight. I mean, they came up against a team who, again, are full-time football players, and I think the quality just showed through in the end. You know, they got off to the perfect start. 2 minutes in, you know, they're a goal up. It's, you know, I thought at that point, you know, they could maybe do something. You know, the passing at that point was really, really on point. Defending was really good. And then it just seemed to go, I'm not going to say it went tits up, because that's being really harsh again on the lassies, because the first and the third goal for Slavia Prague was absolutely brilliant. Second goal for them was defensive error by us. We dawdled on the ball too much. But the first and the third goal was absolutely fantastic. You know, the way that they cut us open and just slipped it. The first one just slipped it into the bottom bag. And then that, I can't remember the lassie's name, but she just fucking rocketed it in the top bin. And I mean, that was just an absolute fantastic goal. There's no getting away from that. So for us to go in 3-1 down at the break, I thought was really, really harsh. I did think the lassies deserved that. And, you know, they came out in the second half, you know, a couple of chances. Again, passing was really good. I actually felt that we defended really well against a really good side. It has to be said, they're a really good side. I think the girls can hold their heads up high, and I done that. I said that, you know, to them walking out, because I caught most of them at the touchline coming out. I just said, you know, chins up, because, you know, you played really well. Yeah, disappointed with the result, but not too disheartened. As I say, I think the girls played absolutely fantastic tonight. Again, that age-old discussion that I was saying in the first part of the video, that, you know, this was the difference between part-time and full-time. I do believe that the Women's Football League in Scotland should be full-time, because I think if it was full-time, I think it would be, the quality of game would just show through. It would give us a much better chance in European competitions. I think the fans would buy into it, especially if you had Rangers, Celtic, Hibs, Hearts. I think Glasgow City have got a big following as well. And for me, I think the product is there. I think that's why a lot of the ladies who obviously who play for the likes of Hibs, Rangers, Celtic, they all go down south, because teams like Man United, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Bristol City, I beg your pardon. You know, these teams are all full time, and you know they have a full time league down there. And you saw the other week there when they had the first Manchester derby for the Women's League, it pulled in like 40,000 people. So the appetite for women's football is definitely there. I hope that, you know, that we catch up in that sense, that the appetite really keeps kicking on for Scottish football as well. But I do believe the league should be full time. I think it will just come down to the age old argument. You know, commercially, is it going to work? You know, is it going to get sponsors? Is it going to get funding and all that jazz? But, you know, we're just going to have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave the video there. This is a video that I thoroughly enjoyed tonight. As I say, I thoroughly enjoyed going up to Easter Road tonight to watch the ladies play. And as I say, it was a really good game of football. So it's a video that I thoroughly enjoyed. If you have liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out when you do that. Subscribe to the channel, MurrayMinter75. Click the bell icon beside the subscribe button. That will let you know when I upload. Please follow me on Twitter. It's at Murray1875. And look for MurrayMinter75 on Instagram as well. Until next time, guys. See you later on.